السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How's everyone? I am only going to be on here for like 5 to 10 minutes, honestly, because I always want to announce some things to those of you who may still be watching my stuff occasionally. Yeah. Okay. So uh, number one is that I'm moving. As you can probably tell in the background, a lot of stuff is not in my room anymore, and it's all messed up because I'm moving. That's number one. And you don't really need to know that, but just in case you're curious as to why my stuff is all not there, that's the reason why. Number two, I have been completely and utterly disinterested in being involved in the Dawa scene, as many of you are aware. However, from time to time, I do comment, I do have opinions. I do let you know what they are because I just feel like talking about them. Because, that's what humans do when they're interested in some things. They feel the need to talk about them. Yes, I would have debated them, but as you all happen to recall, Robert Spencer refused to debate me after agreeing to debate me and wasted like $2,000 of the MSA's money after they set up the venue. So that's a story that I'm sure many of you are already aware of. So he ran for me a long time ago, and he wanted $20,000 from me just to debate. I said no, because I didn't want to waste anyone's money, and because my ego is not as important as saving the money of the students who need it more than I do. So that's what happened there. However, what was I going to say? I have allergies. Sorry, it's very dusty in here. So as you all know, I'm not really interested in all this stuff and getting involved. However, at times I do have opinions. I do feel like talking about stuff because I think it's interesting. I also like, I enjoy showing what is true and what isn't true. So that's always going to be in me. So, however, this is not my primary medium where I do Dawah, right? However, there came an invitation to me recently by somebody who you're all very familiar with, or maybe. And there will be a podcast on Saturday at 8 p.m. UK time. And I believe that's like maybe 3 or 4 o'clock EST. I don't know, 4 or 5, I don't know, one of those. And that will not be on my channel, but I was invited to a live stream to review a debate. It is not TAP. In fact, it is not a Muslim at all. So the individual in question is somebody who I believe to be very sincere, and somebody who I've always had very cordial conversations with, and who agrees with me that there's a lack of integrity in not just the Dawah scene, but online in general, even among atheists and Christians and Jews, etc. And we're going to be talking about that and also reviewing a debate from a purely objective intellectual perspective. So we'll be reviewing a debate and together, because our principles align, and we're going to discuss that openly. And the individual in question, I'm just going to say who he is. His name is Video Vids, Walid. So if you want to see it on Saturday, it's going to be on Video Vids channel. Again, I don't have any interest in marketing myself, so whatever, it doesn't matter to me whether it gets views or not, but you can go over there. Okay? And that's all I need to say about that. So I hope you enjoy it. I will be discussing philosophy. Yep. I know exactly what they're going to say around me, but I've already prepared to respond to that claim of betrayal, because as far as I'm concerned, the people that I'm speaking out against have betrayed their principles. So there's nothing to betray from my end, because unlike them, I have kept to my principles. So I also discuss the issue with identity politics. I'll also discuss the reason why I'm speaking with Vidu. I'll discuss what my values are and why I feel a lot of Muslims no longer have those values on the Dawah scene, and that's the reason I'm have no interest in aligning with them. And I will discuss a lot of things, and then we will go into a point-by-point review of a particular debate that we both found fascinating, and I will critique it and discuss it simply from the basis of a philosophy major and as a Muslim, whereas he will be approaching it as a non-Muslim, obviously, and we will simply critique what is there and objectively, to the best of our ability, discuss what the problems are and what things that we agree with, etc. In an event, in hopes of kind of cultivating a much more intellectual, much more principled space. Even though I won't be part of this space, but I feel like assisting Vidu because I think that his heart is in the right place. And I feel like he's a very sincere person who actually wants good things for people, even if we disagree in certain things. Does that make sense? Okay. So even if we may disagree with each other metaphysics and religious wise, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna be frank with you. I'm gonna say it to Vidu too. I feel like Vidu has more Islamic character than many of the duat online right now. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna get in trouble for it, but there you go. So that's why I am going to ally with him, quote unquote, and just have a normal discussion because we're people and we're men and we're not children. So there you go. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. Like I said, it'll be purely, we won't try to get emotional or anything. We'll be like, we're just going to be very straight to the point about what arguments we feel are wrong or what are right, what we feel, is bad character, what isn't good character, what is good character. We will critique and be as fair as possible. And I will simply, and then we will, explicate what we feel the impact of that debate or that discussion was. The debate, to be frank, is going to be the one with Matt Dillahunty and DH. So there you go. Say I'll probably get a lot of flack for it, but I don't care anymore. So whatever. Like, it's like whatever. It'll be on Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time on his channel. He should be advertising it very soon. Although I told him not to really put my face on it because I don't want really the attention. I'm just telling you guys because I want you to know if you want to join up. And that's it. I hope you have fun. It's not supposed to be fun, by the way. This is actually, I'm hoping you guys will get like education out of this because as somebody who likes to teach, that's how I'm going to approach it, is as an educator. Of course, I'll be, humorous here and there, and I'll try my best to be, not snarky, but I will do my best to explain certain things to everyone in the audience in an academic fashion, one in which you can understand, right? I'll try to break things down and teach you as an instructor would. So I want you all to kind of, take it as that. This is not going to be for entertainment. Okay, I'm actually going to explain what's wrong, why this is a bad argument, why this is a good argument, what's the fallacies, where could they have been improved, what type of responses were valid or not, things like that. Does that make sense? So I hope that that's beneficial to you. Okay. Cool. And again, I'm not looking for any views. If you want to give views to Vidu and subscribe or whatever, that's whatever. But I have no interest in it because I'm not opening my channel again. I'm literally just participating in the conversation because I like the conversation. I have no interest in being known or anyone caring about who I am. So I'm just coming on because I want to be like, hey, here are the facts. Bye-bye. That's what I'm going to do. So don't expect me to be like, all right, here's my channel and come on my Twitter and blah, blah, blah. That's not going to happen. I'm just going to leave after that. So I have no more elders. There are no elders. I am completely free of any elders. No elders for here. I am the elder. See the gray beard? Elderness has been achieved. No need to ask permission. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Feel free to also offer criticisms or your own commentary on the live stream, and I'll answer. And I wouldn't consider him an anti-Islamic polemicist. He definitely disagrees with Islam, but he's not an Islamophobe. He knows my criticisms of him. I know his criticisms of me, but we're generally very respectful to each other. So, yeah. That's it. Any questions? Yes. So, I'm also going to say this, be frank. Because I think the Duat who are currently in the scene make fun of the Prophet much more and are far worse. And if these individuals that we're critiquing can ally with fundamentalist Christians who constantly mock and insult our Prophet, then I think I can ally myself with somebody who's far less problematic. In the very least, we both don't advocate for a Christian theocracy that would slaughter Muslims. But hey, that's just me. You know. Yeah, I know. It's very disappointing. So disappointing. You know, I should be much more identitarian and just support our Muslim brothers who are constantly mocking the Prophet and their behavior and allying with Christian fundamentalists who want to kill us and mock our Prophet on a daily basis. I should just support them instead. That's probably a lot better. You know, just got to be part of this mafia. You know. It's my brother. He killed 20 people, but unity. We got to do unity. That's what Islam is about, is a unity. I mean, he slaughters people, he rapes women, but you know, to be fair, they're women, so it's okay. It's not bad. It's based, you know, unity, right? That non-Muslim over there, he doesn't do any of those bad things, but he's not a Muslim, so you can't side with them. Oh, unless they support my dawah, because unity. You know, the crazy Christian Islamophobes that we don't support, I support them because it would be better than an atheist. But if you say anything nice about them, then you're a munafiq, because unity. And, you know, based. We got to be based. They don't like the gay people. We don't like the gay people. So we're together. We're the same. You know what I'm saying, brothers? Huh? If let me put it this way: if you says something negative about the Prophet during our discussion, I will call him out on it. So I want to make Christians grow. You know, it's better to have that sort of society when they're hunting us down and forcing us to convert to Christianity. That's what I want, above all else. It's better than having the gays walk on the street. I tell you this right now. I'd rather have my kids slaughtered by a crusader than see a gay person. It's about unity. Okay. The Reconquista of Al-Andalus was amazing. Amazing time for the Muslims with Christians. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. It was amazing. I want to protect this ummah. I want to bring pride to this ummah. We got to be based as an ummah. We got to be okay with the Christians cutting our heads off. That's the perfect society. Much better than the secular humanism. You got to be honest. You got to be honest. Much better than a gay person walking on the street. You know, I'd rather be stabbed through the heart with a sword and my kids, you know, raped and killed. Amazing. Love it. You know, they will object because they have double standards. Trust me. They're going to find everything they can to make me look bad just because I'm having a normal conversation. So yes, it is being torn apart. Yes. Buddhist philosophy, as long as the principles therein conform, but you don't necessarily need to implement Buddhism. Then you would just have to follow Islam, right? Um, nope, I'm gonna move. That's why there's nothing to that. Look, if you guys think I'm being offensive to mock, I'm not trying to be like mean or anything, but oh my God, Shuaib, you know, I wish you would ask the same questions of the people you support and you want me to be okay with, because they do far worse than me allying with, you know, being nice to David Wood and allying with a bunch of Christian dominionist and fundamentalists who want to slaughter us. Are you joking? No, I'm serious. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired of it. I'm not. I am forgetting that person. I'm telling you, there's double standard here. Okay, I've had perfectly cordial conversation with Vidu. All right, and yes, he has done some things and said some things, just like all these other idiots have. Okay, not saying that Vidu is an idiot per se, but I'm just trying to say like there have been far worse people that other Muslims on this scene have treated with empathy and compassion and have allied with for the sake of fighting the gay people and the compassionate imams. But here I'm getting, you know, blasted because I want to have a conversation and discuss philosophy. I mean, come on, I'm annoyed. Um, it's just really annoying. You know, it's just like I just want to look at it. I literally just want to like have a conversation about philosophy and critique bad arguments. That's all I'm doing. I'm not sitting here going, you know what, me and Vidu are going to establish a civilization. You know what I mean? And like, oh, it's like, yeah, I mean, give me a break. It's getting ridiculous. It's like everyone's a traitor, but the actual traitors in this scene. It's insane. I'm just tired of it. It's just a lot of double standards. Maybe I'm doing dawah. You ever consider that? No offense. I mean, maybe I'm being nice because I think that there are commonalities that we can also share in order to move forward in a better way. Maybe I've seen some changes. Maybe there are other things that I'm doing this for the sake of bringing the dawah scene back to a more integrity based system of methodology. Maybe that's the reason I'm doing it. And maybe if my brothers and sisters weren't a bunch of cowards and unprincipled cowards who are following Machiavelli principles and infusing them with their so-called Islam, then maybe I wouldn't have to do this, because maybe there would be somebody who had some honor and integrity enough, a Muslim, who would platform me and let me talk. But instead, again, they're a bunch of cowards who think that UFC fights and memes are equivalent to civilizational etiquette. um, I'm just saying, like, I don't, you know, I'm put in a situation right now where the only people who actually want to have like an honest conversation is an ex-Muslim guy. So for me, my principles are integrity, honor, dignity come before everything else. It's not your identity. It's not whether you're Muslim or not Muslim. I'm sorry. That's always how I played. I'm not an identitarian. I don't care. I know apparently that's going to make me a traitor, but whatever. I'm not going to compromise on my values anymore just because I have to play this game of mafia. And I'm not going to do that. I'm tired of it. I'm an authentic person. If I'm wrong for it, so be it. I'll take the punishment. Anyways. I'm out. So you guys have a good time. You can see it. I'm sorry, but I'm not, I don't have any more patience for this sort of stuff. I'm just tired of the double standards. I'm tired of the lack of integrity. I'm tired of the insincerity. I'm tired of the superficiality. I'm tired of the Machiavellianism. I just don't care. So if everyone has a problem with me at the end of this, that's their problem. After I'm done with that stream, I'm going to go drink some coffee. Probably take my daughter out to the mall. And then I'm going to watch Star Wars. That's my thing. Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time. So you guys have a good time. We'll see you later, okay? You can ask the question on Saturday, but deal with burnout. That's a big question. I'll see you guys later. Take care.